My scenes have a lot of jump cuts in them. It's not complex as much as it is perplexing.
I got nearly, I think you could call it a cross check, a hip check. I'm not sure what the correct hockey term is. Bruce Willis went through me, like he actually dozed me over to get to a girl. Like
wow.
And then I saw him. He saw a girl, and this was like my first girlfriend, like that I was ever in love with, and I was like early 20s. And she looked enough like Demi Moore for me to get it. She certainly was in his zone. And he came out of the men's room at this club in Hollywood and saw her from across the way, and there was various sofas and human beings and like Mario obstacles, you know, like things for him, like pipes. There was various Donkey Kong barrels rolling at him, but he had to get through. And he saw her from across the room at about, let's call it like, you know, let's say 30 feet, 40 feet, and looked and saw, like RoboCop, saw the lay of the land, like sofa, 1.5 meters high, like charting a course.
She was 4 meters high?
The sofa was, the sofa's 1.4 meters, and so he looked around and thought, if it'll take so long to walk around like a human, like a person would, through the thoroughfares of traffic that a person might walk to get from one point to another in a bar, he just started jumping over and climbing over, like stepping on people's coats.
Wow.
Just
he was that desperate to get to her.
Beeline. And then he went, kaboom, right into me, and I didn't, like, I kind of saw him coming. I saw him coming. I saw this all happening, and I turned to my girlfriend, and the next thing I know, I see him, and he's right on me, and he just goes, it just knocks me, like, not all the way to the ground, but nearly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was this Hudson Hawk era or Pulp Fiction?
It's after Hudson Hawk.
Oh, he was like racing. He was like, my hair's falling out.
Yeah.
He didn't know how sexy he was going to get when it finished falling out. He was still airbrushing it on his head for $40 million.
This is Die Hard era.
That's what it is. Like,
First three.
After Pulp Fiction, he's probably like, hey, come over here.
It's just this, you know.
But Hudson Hawk, yeah, he's like vaulting, like bringing her 2 Seagrams. All right. They don't even know. They don't even remember.
I've had a few guys do it. It's pretty desperate.
Yeah.
I've had one or two. I can't say their names. I've had one or two guys just, basically knock you down because there was something.
I got run over by Nicolas Cage one time, but in New Orleans. But he came absolutely careening out of an elevator in New Orleans. And it wasn't because he was trying to get anywhere. He just came out and was like, and I was a guy waiting in the elevator. I was like, oh, sorry, man.
So many floors in this building. I've been to everyone.
I don't begrudge him for that. I mean, we all wanted what he was having that night.
That's so. I love that. I'd love to be near it. My friend Tom Kenny told me that he was at Johnny Ramone's funeral and over at Hollywood Forever, and Nicolas Cage was very good friends with Johnny Ramone, and he goes, he wore a Matrix outfit, a long black coat and shades, and he goes, everybody got up and spoke, and then Nicolas Cage went, Johnny, if you're up there, I know you can hear us. And everybody fucking awesome! I want Nicolas Cage at my funeral.
Yes, you do.
I don't even care if I can't see it. I want him to be there and go, Greg. It's fucking yes. Rockin' good news. So fantastic.
That would be great if you could just request that and just blow people's minds.
I don't even know him. I want Nick Cage to do the eulogy so he can go, you know.
He could probably charge for that the same way that they sell like the cryogenic freezing companies. Like those are all scams. It's like, well, who's going to sue you? You know, your head's in a bucket. But so Nick Cage could make you. He could go, $1 million. I'll do your eulogy. Yeah. I'm doing great.
He has to wear
Wait a second, Dan. Dan, I've known you for a long time. I didn't know you did a great Nicolas Cage.
No. Now it's all of a sudden it's like Face Off and shit. You're John Travolta in Face Off, man.
I don't.
It's really good.
It's just
it's quite good.
You just got you do the Gary Busey overbite, and then you raise it an octave.
Yeah.
So Gary Busey, oh, Nicolas Cage. I think. Like I kind of do it by like thinking because it's like this is Don Knotts. Oh, I'm John Knotts. But then this is Bill Clinton. Oh, Bill Clinton. Okay.
Lethal weapon. What is a lethal weapon?
Oh, Andy, I'm Don Knotts. I'm Bill Clinton. I'm Don Knotts.
I'm Bill Clinton.
Yeah. And then there's a third one that fits that same category. Who's the third? Is it Jimmy Stewart?
Well, Jimmy Stewart's one of the
I'm Jimmy Stewart.
Dan Harmon.
I'm Don Knotts. I'm Bill Clinton. Yeah.
Well, when Jimmy Stewart raises his voice, he does the weird octave thing. Like in, I was watching what's the Christmas picture where?
It's wonderful.
Yes, and not as good as I remembered it. Frankly, a little more not torpid.
I still haven't seen it all the way through.
It's sweaty. It's a sweaty fucking Christmas movie.
Everybody would rather live in Bedford Falls because it's way more fun.
Well, Bedford Falls has bars that are open all night and like places to dance and shit.
People talk jive and stuff.
Yeah,
like
right. In the regular Bedford Falls, everyone, but in that one, he's like, well, it comes up pretty handy down here, Bob. Like he'll lose his shit and it goes right to the top.
Did I tell you? You weren't there, Greg. I was with Drew.
Did you get knocked over by Jimmy Stewart at a bar?
No.
I'm there. No, listen. I'm there with Katharine Hepburn. Okay. Ginger Rogers is on the dance floor. Jimmy Stewart comes out of the elevator, and I don't know what the fuck Jimmy Stewart's on. I'm fucked to the tits.
Who's that piece of ass over there?